sports. It's in the game.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in the exchange, I made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. All this getting bigger, they all froze. I released my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a G, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She flexing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Tied on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in disguise. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a G, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She flexing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry to about the 33-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Jackson. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 67 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Allen. Steps away. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Here's Allen to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive 1st down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Shakes off the sack. Being chased out left. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
56.
Allen now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Just give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So nothing doing there, and that's going to make it 4th down. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, that one got away from him. Short distance kick missed. No good. Way wide to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Henry up the middle, fighting through. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
That's going deep for Bateman.
Appreciate it.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Now he fires deep for Shakir. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
It's a real fucking dot, man.
53 yards. to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Allen will try to throw for it. Oh, he rifles one. That's
No
going to be
fucking
intercepted. Picked off by Marlon.
Hey, good pick, bro. Good pick. Respect. Good pick.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. But a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Buying time to his left. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Jackson now. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That's Dorian Williams who got there for the sack. Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Play action. Now Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and 3. Throwing now is Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. They shakes him off, and he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he'll just get rid of it.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now a 2nd and 10. And they'll run it here. And that won't work out for big yardage, but a decent gain there on the trickeration. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to score. And Allen's going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And now the Ravens calling the offense onto the field here as they're going to go for 2. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Alert, alert.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. To the air, Allen. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Alert! Stop.
Allen going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
line.
Looking to throw. Allen. And this one's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Here's Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes not.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. A.J. Epinesa, the one credited for the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On target to his man, Likely. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Play action. It's Jackson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they see turnabout as fair play because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their
numbers. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter.
It was up, bro.
And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here.
I'll touch that ball. Let's go. That's it, bro. I missed it.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. You can start stringing some runs
I'm willing the game.
you keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 32 yards. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, and a nice return.
Come on, bro. You got to run the ball again.
Shot at the end of it. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down. To throw, it's Allen. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He gonna slip up.
This taken in by
He
Kincaid.
gonna slip up.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 51 yards. And the Bills have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff to Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Oh, come on, Bill, bro. You got to pick that shit, bro.
Less than 2 minutes to go. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full
Chop
team
it down,
to pick up the first down and move the chains. Jackson. Well, looking deep here for Flowers.
Come on, Hamilton. Appreciate it. Oh, you dropped it. Stop trying to catch it with one hand.
Throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead,
All right, defense. Defense winning games, bro. Defense winning championships. Stole.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Allen rolling to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Odafe Owe picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here comes second down. Now Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And they're going to get this one all the way down inside the 20. Here's Allen. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And the Bills are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. To throw is Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
Come on, Allen. That was a sneak play.
Point in the game. Second down, goal to go.
Good game, bro. GG's.
Throwing, Allen. And just
Oh
not
my
enough
God,
on
that
the
was
throw there.
bad,
Down
bro.
around his
That's
feet and
completely
incomplete.
open.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. Allen to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And that one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Victory formation.
Here's first and 10.
Victory formation. Get ready.
Throwing, Jackson.
That's a pick. Appreciate it. That's game. GG, bro. I fought with you.
Douglas picks it. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the
I
offense
thought that
trying to
plug
get it
too,
done.
man.
In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.